a small silent prayer for all our members and the staff.
We are just we're having a hard time hearing Deborah, but they came in and did some more changes to our thing. So let me try to get in here and see if I can get her on. So you just give me just 1 second. Can you try starting that again? Sorry about that. It's every month, it's something else. There we go. That one, Sean. All right, Deborah, can you hear us?
Barely.
Okay, I think it's still the gain in these microphones too. We can hear you now, so. All right, let's go ahead and I'll figure this out.
We're gonna go over our roll call. Commissioner Larry. Steve. Brooks. Here. Jackie. Here. Robert. Here. Leroy. Here. Thorne.
Here.
Myself. Present. Here, what?
Deb Lehman present.
Did you make a motion to make approval of the minutes from our last meeting? Second? All second we approve.
I really can't hear Ike.
Comment? At this time, we'll have our chief report.
All right, happy Monday to everybody. Couple things first, welcome. We've already got the from the governor's office in record time as well too, but Commissioner Wolahan, so welcome to the commission. And, look forward to working with you in the future as well too. So he wandered home today, but I'm excited to announce a new assistant fire chief promotion. He was previously operations battalion chief Ed Gamard. He'll be taking over what we call support services, so oversees fleet and facilities, the fire marshal division, and a lot of equipment things that we do. Congratulations, I think, to Chief Flanagan, who is moving to operations and will be the operations chief, and then Chief Yunker will continue to be the professional standards division assistant chief as well too. So we'll get added to one of these meetings here. The 26th, he'll start full time, and then we're working through the process to select battalion chief to fill his role as well too. And I'm done. A couple weeks ago, we completed a smoke alarm blitz. We had that fatal fire near Bohicket Road. Another successful blitz. They visited about 60 homes. We had 46 fire alarms installed, smoke alarms installed, and then we were able to schedule multiple people afterwards for follow-up in response to that. Thank you to our partners at the State Fire Marshal's Office and the American Red Cross who assisted us with that again as well too. Couple different things. We participated last week in the Seabrook Hurricane exercise. That's always a good event. They do a great job, well prepared, working with Kiowa on their exercise as well too, for the barrier islands. We also submitted, and later this month we'll have that meeting. We submitted to the town of Kiowa Island for that state accommodations tax money. Last couple of years we've been successful in funding part of our QRV squad paramedic program that's on Kiowa through that, and we're attempting to do part of that again as well too. That meeting's in a couple weeks for that. Our recruit class ongoing. I can't remember if I said this last month or not, but all of our members passed EMT. So that's good. 11 passed. They're currently in firefighter 1 training as well too, and working towards that finish, which is going to be July 10th. And we're firming up that location and date. We'll definitely have that for you at the June meeting for that on July. Couple different things to highlight our people. Engineer Dan Lauder and engineer Logan Mraz, they recently completed their requirements and have been promoted to senior engineer, which is great. They can act in a captain role as well too. Last month, I told you about a whole bunch of our personnel that completed their professional credentials. I want to add one more name to that list, which was Battalion Chief Nate Adams, which got a Chief Fire Officer credential as well. We just got his information later than the others, but congratulations to Chief Adams and Mr. Lauder and Mr. Mraz, who are now senior engineers as well too. Some fun things going on for our personnel as we bolster our special operations as well too. We've had the opportunity to host some special operations classes this week. We have a special collapse rescue and shoring class, and Chief Ensign, correct me if I'm wrong, this is kind of the first iteration of this in the state. Is that correct? And we were able to be fortunate enough to host it. So, little country music never hurt anybody. We had the opportunity, and we partnered with the school district, and we're actually using Mount Zion for that class the next couple of days. So earlier today there was about 28 people in here as well too. Last week we had a rope rescue technician class, and then also our personnel attended a special operations conference in Columbia, which was great. And then also we were able to send 4 of our personnel to Florida recently for a class on what's called search culture and making more aggressive searches for when we have structure fires and how we accomplish that on a fire ground. So Professional Standards is doing a good job. We got our people. We host a lot of classes. We send people to a lot of classes, and we try to learn from other people across the country as well too. So our high water vehicle has started production, and then we'll be traveling later in June for pre-construction on 2 engines that we ordered a couple of years ago. Now it was 2. I'll defer next part to Chief Flanagan's going to talk incident statistics and just a little bit about our outdoor burning situation we've got going on right now. So,
good evening. So for the month of April, St. John's responded 380 times, 231 times on Johns Island, 56 on Kiowa, 37 on Seabrook, 56 on Wadmore. Also, in the month of April, part of those falls, we responded to 53 brush fires. Obviously, we had the drought-like conditions, the burn bans, the winds, but that's still above average, for St. John. And then currently, if you have not seen or heard 2300 block of River Road right by Plow Ground, there's a large wood chip pile on fire. They're clearing land, and they industry best practice would be smaller piles. They have one giant pile. I guess if you picture Station 7, that's both sides of the pile. Started spontaneous combustion, and it's deep-seated, and so the company on doing the construction is working to extinguish it. They have water trucks on site pulling it apart and separating, and our fire marshals have been in contact with them, both assisting in resources, but they are the primary hack and attack their system because of their construction. spontaneous combustion, the decomposing of the wood heated it up. And unfortunately, I think you're probably gonna see smoke for a few more days. But we are working with them to get that out there. No, that was lifted,
May 1st.
May first. It's still, we still need some more rain. We just tell people to, pay attention to the weather, especially windy days. And try not to burn those days if you're gonna burn. Thank you.
Sorry, HR update.
Hello, everybody. And
Hello.
welcome.
Hello.
Good to see you. First hiring activity, Chief mentioned most of this first section, but I'll just go over. Assistant Fire Chief was filled with Ed Gamard. We did have the Captain Professional Standards hired and accepted today. They'll start in a couple of weeks, which is good. They're external. That we've had one external person that is already involved with us actually on some things, which we're really happy about that. Deputy Marshal, Fire Marshal is upcoming. It's not posted yet. And there'll be a battalion chief upcoming to replace Ed in his promotion. Separations, one firefighter resigned, moved to Savannah for a different job, and back from that area. And one deputy fire marshal. Workers' comp time off, we have 2 firefighters off and 1 paramedic specialist off at this time. And not working, not doing light duty, completely off. And staffing levels, the battalion chiefs right now at the moment is 6 out of 6, soon to be 5 out of 6, because we're going to be promoting somebody or moving somebody into Ed's backfill. Captains are 30 out of 30, engineers 31 of 33, firefighters 43 of 54, plus the 11 recruits that are finishing up. And paramedic specialists, we have 3 out of 3 and 2 part-timers. So, any questions? No, thank you.
Any questions from you?
Question.
Concludes.
At this time, financial report.
Hello, happy Monday.
Hello.
All right, looking at the April finances, the operating budget remaining goal is 16%, and our remaining actual is at 23.61%. Our bank balances as of April 30th include our operating account at around 16.2 million, our LGIP account at around 13.9 thousand, our 2023 Go Bond account at around 66,000, and our 2024 Go Bond account at around 14.7 million. Our April collections consisted of retiree reimbursements, and our March collections from Charleston County was around 295,000. And the non-standard overtime for April was around 96,000. For the month of April, our operating expenditures year to date is at 17.9 million, which includes encumbrances. Our base pay percentage is at 81, and we are seeing a 11.34% increase in tax revenue compared to this time last year. Any questions?
It's time, we have the attorney update.
Thankfully quieter than that radio over there. But in all seriousness, very, very short update for executive session that I believe would be appropriate if the chair is so inclined. And otherwise, thankfully, small operational calls rather than the larger things we've been dealing with this past 6 months or so.
So we can make a motion later to go into, okay. All right, thank you. Okay, at this time, do we have any old business?
So, I do have on here, just a brief Kiowa River update. We really didn't find out about this till about 30 minutes before, our HR committee meeting, but, we had proposed to the county about shifting the building, having that work for them. Seems like there's some initial agreement on that. There is, they have requested, the need for us to review the lease agreement. I don't know the specifics about why, we want to go back over the lease agreement, but, no, I don't think it's that. I think it's just, how the projects are divided and split. And I think they, my guess is that they want some stronger language revolving around that. I'm gonna have, Spencer's gonna try to join me at that meeting. We just don't have a date or time yet, but hopefully next week on that as well too. So we're trying to keep it on the tracks. David Meyer's trying to really keep it on the tracks. We feel like, we'll see what happens, but I hope for the best. So that's my update on that. Sorry, I don't have more information.
Okay.
Yep, I can. Yeah,
So,
so. I'm good. Any other old business? Well,
We have, Kiowa River.
oh, sorry, that was under old business. Yep, all good. I just covered that. Yep, we're good there. Yep.
New business.
Okay, have some things for you to, approve. Several of these were discussed at, the recent Strategic Planning Finance Committee meeting. I'm happy to, we can rediscuss those or re-engage those. The first one on the list is, a resolution, and what that resolution is that improves, our debt borrowing limit with Charleston County, and we can get that process rolling for, a bond obligation in the fall, which would, allow us to, fully fund the two fire stations, Station 5 and Station 8 Kiowa River project, as, for a new ladder truck, and then also, for the tenders that we've already paid for and ordered, as well on that. So, if we're in agreement on that, I will need somebody to read that resolution, and then we'll need a motion and a, second on that. Spencer.
I just also want to point out that for the record, the bond council has been working with us on this resolution,
Yes.
and bond council has signed off.
Yes, this resolution comes directly from our, bond attorneys, and then we will, have that, sent, back to Charleston County. And I actually need a signature from you as well. But that would be the resolution we need to approve. So. Right, so.
Mr. Vice Chair, would you like to read? Would you?
So, bring forth the resolution approving the incurring of general obligation debt in the amount not exceeding $9.5 million, declaring the intent of the St. John's to reimburse the St. John's Fire District with the proceeds of such applications, and authorizing a petition to the County Council of Charleston County pursuant to section 6-11-830 of the Code of Laws of South Carolina, 1976, as amended.
So moved. Second.
Favor?
All in favor? Aye.
Opposed?
Any opposed?
Just, and also for the record, Chairwoman Lehman is on Zoom. She raised her hand for the approve. I just texted her because we're having a hard time with hearing her back. So, just wanted the vote to reflect that, Ms. Lehman approved, that as well too. Thank you. Okay, motion B, in strategic planning, finance, we discussed, a feasibility study regarding Fire Station 1. That proposal is by Leolio Architecture in the amount, shown. Hopefully you got a chance. I sent that, those proposals, over for your review. I'm happy to answer any questions, on those as well too. Now we just need a motion to approve that, and we'll go.
Make the motion.
Yeah, if you could read what's on the helpful.
Motion to approve the feasibility study of fire station number 1 to redevelop by Leolio Architectural in the amount of $26,650.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Yeah.
Okay, similar to that, the next motion is to approve, a subsurface exploration and geotechnical report by, ESC Southwest. And so that, we had some discussions about that site and what's there or not there as well too. So that would be the work, the geotechnical work, by that firm to, for that Fire Station 1.
to approve the string of preliminary subsurface exploration and geotechnical engineering services by ESC. Southeast Fire Station Board in the amount of $5,000.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, similarly, just the geotechnical, and then what they do also is a phase one assessment, which is somewhat different than the geotechnical subsurface, but is needed regardless. Anything we do, if we were to sell the property or not, we definitely need that phase one site assessment regardless. And the recommendation is to do that at the same time as the geotechnical.
Motion to approve phase one environmental site assessment for the fire station number one by ECA Southeast in the amount of $2,800.
So moved.
Second.
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 All in favor?
All in
Aye.
Have it.
Okay, last one I have here is just allowing me the approval to enter into an intergovernmental agreement, Charleston County Consolidated, our dispatch center. This was a document that's an agreement of our participation in our unified dispatch center in the Charleston County. The last agreement was over 10 years old, and I was actually able to sit on the small committee who actually made updates to this intergovernmental agreement as well too. But for me to sign the agreement, I just need your approval to enter that. And I didn't. If you'd really love to read it sometime, I'm happy to share it with you. But there's not a whole lot has changed. Just updated.
I'd like to make a motion, to approve that
If is to enter into an intergovernmental agreement with the Charleston County Consolidated Emergency Communications Center.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
You have it.
Thank you all.
Any opposed? We have it.
Sorry, Spencer. Oh, okay. Spencer's.
I apologize. This is not on the agenda, but I was just checking the State House website while we were here. We had put in a small amendment to our Enabling Act just to update. We hadn't, it still had language about procurement from the 1950s and language from the Composition of the Commission from a long time ago. So that's all been updated now to be consistent with our bylaws. And that passed the House, and I just am seeing that it passed the Senate for the third reading on Wednesday. So that is all done. If you'd been concerned about that, be concerned no more.
Now we're gonna have.
Now we're gonna have a committee report.
I'm gonna start with
I'm
Bill
gonna start with
Committee.
Bill Committee.
All of that has been basically covered.
Basically, from what Chief was covering earlier.
So that's where we
So
at.
that's what happened. That was Station 5 and all the other stuff that's going on at this time, and with Station 1 and Highway.
Finance Committee.
Finance Committee.
I think that's you now, Bob.
We had discussion about the finance, the construction of the new stations, purchasing fire equipment, and the need to expand the bond resolution we have to date. And the motion was passed today.
Sorry, Commissioner.
That's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mary Dawes.
We just met today, and we had a discussion on healthcare and a path forward. Possible changes, sick leave, policy, and also discussions regarding shift change and start time change.
Thank you. The Strategy Planning Committee.
There we go. Me, I'm still-
Yes, again, we covered that with the strategy, basically with Station 1, where we're at with the building footprint for the new station down there at Piedmont River, and also in Station 5 area that we covered earlier. Any question about that? Thank you. Moving right along. Commissioner comments? Nope. Public and firefighter comments? Commissioner comment. We'll start down here with you, Mr. Brooks.
Congratulations for your promotion. Good job. Keep up the good work. Also, crews, keep up the good work. Y'all stay safe.
Mr. Durham?
I would like to say congratulations to Chief Wagner and all those who have been promoted. Congratulations and stay safe.
Yes.
Welcome, Larry.
Well,
A second of all the comments made already.
Okay, one thing, on Saturday, starting at 10 o'clock, we can when we need to know about fire station to help you put in. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I'm not going to bore you with my life history. I'd just like to say, I think I'm lucky in joining a well-organized and coherent team. I'd also like to say that I've met a few firefighters in my time. Remember, sir, we don't do an awful lot, but I have met firefighters. I can't understand, but I know from talking to you guys how tough your job is, both mentally and physically. And all I'll say is I'm here to the rest of the team support you guys. Thank you.
Ditto. Welcome, Larry. And, not directly related to the district, but Commissioner Blake, congratulations for being recognized for everything that you do for our community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
I keep repeating. Welcome, Larry, to the commission. And guys, get promoted. Congratulations. Well, too. Thank you.
Yes, now, I'm not gonna add or subtract anything, because all everything has been said. But I can say this, I'm proud of each and every one of you. Keep the good work up in the unit. Thank you. Oh. I would like to make a motion to go into executive session.
You just gotta make sure you add the reason. Yep, just make sure you gotta add the reason.
Okay.
So just
Oh,
read this, yeah.
Okay. Yes, I'd like to make a motion to go into executive session to discuss a personal matter with the board.
So moved.
Second.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Do a little karaoke.
We are now back in regular session. No motions was made in executive session. At this time, I move to adjourn this meeting. Second, we have it. Thank you. Any opposed? Thank you. I'll get it. I'll